Now, Wojnarowski came out and tweeted this about the Sacramento Kings' potential contract extensions with head coach Mike Brown. Uh, this is this is honestly would be the biggest, dumbest bonehead move this franchise could potentially do since firing Michael Malone. Um, Me personally, I don't think it's a big deal. Maybe this is coming out is because they're trying to reach numbers and an agreement on the numbers. Mike Brown is going to be extended. He will be a Sacramento King head coach for the foreseeable future. The only thing I will admit that this could be frustrating is the fact that they can't reach an agreement on numbers. Um, my message to the ownership: this is your best coach. He has been your best coach in franchise existence since Rick Adelman. I would say Mike Malone, but obviously Mike Malone was fired, uh, you know, in a shocking way. The Sacramento Kings cannot screw this up. Holy shit. Vivek Ranadive and the front office and the management and ownership group do not screw this up. This is ridiculous if you guys find a way to screw this up. Pay him the number he wants. Yes, he's had some bonehead rotational decision making games this past season. A good chunk of his games. You can blame him. You can blame him for the losses because he is the head coach. But at the same time, he is your best coach since Rick Adelman. This will be such a mistake if the Kings cannot reach an agreement with head coach Mike Brown on a new contract extension. Mike Brown is going into his final year of his contract, a 3-year, a potentially a 3-year deal that he signed when he came over last season from the Golden State Warriors. There will be a lot of suitors for Mike Brown if the Kings fumble this up and screw this up. I mean, I'm being 100% honest with you guys. Even I have voiced my frustration with Mike Brown's coaching. That doesn't mean I want him gone. Um, he's got to stick around. I mean, he's got to stick around. He's got the most out of De'Aaron Fox. He's got the most out of Domantas Sabonis. He's building Keegan Murray. He's molding Keegan Murray. He made Malik Monk. You can arguably say that Malik Monk was a legit sixth man of the year candidate since coming to Sacramento, since playing for Mike Brown. Yes, we already knew Malik Monk was talented before we signed him, but my point is he took that next step as a young player under Coach Mike Brown. The Kings cannot screw this up, man. Seriously, this is just a little drama and twist. Me personally, deep down, I honestly think that it's just the numbers. They're trying to reach an agreement and trying to meet both parties, trying to meet Mike Brown's camp and Vivek's camp and Vivek himself. They're just trying to figure out the numbers. I think that this will be resolved. This will be done. Mike Brown will get his extension. The Kings are going to pay him whatever he wants. I mean, there's no mistake about it. I think it's just early rumblings that they're just not on a agreement right now, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I don't see anybody out there that's available right now for a head coaching position that's better than Mike Brown. It's gonna take an all-time bona fide bonehead mistake by Vivek Ranadive and the ownership group to let Mike Brown go. I mean, honestly speaking, this would be a stupid decision by the ownership group if they do not want to pay Mike Brown. Mike Brown deserves it. In his first year with the Sacramento Kings, he broke that 17-16 year NBA playoff drought. That should let alone give him that extension. I mean, yes, the Kings won 46 games, including the play-in game against the Warriors. So they won a total of 47 games this season. They didn't make the playoffs. And yeah, as disappointing it was not making the playoffs, they still won 47 games. This is their second consecutive winning season in the last 50 years. This will be such a setback. This will be so stupid to not retain Mike Brown is what I'm saying, guys. And I don't even want to think about it. It would be just a stupid move by the ownership group to not pay him. But deep down, I'm going to take a big, deeper breath. I honestly think that it's a numbers game, and I think that when it's all said and done, the Kings and the ownership group will meet Mike Brown's numbers, and they both will come to an agreement at the end of the day, and Mike Brown will get his extension, and he deserves his extension. So with that being said, guys, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts about this news coming out. Hope you guys have yourself a great rest of your weekend. It's a long weekend, so enjoy it. Anything that's related to Mike Brown, the Kings, or even just the Kings as itself over the weekend, I will keep you guys updated. That's going to do it for today's video. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.